The eighth habit, then, is not about adding one more habit to the seven, one that somehow got forgotten. It's about seeing and harnessing the power of a third dimension to the seven habits that meets the central challenge of the new knowledge worker age. This eighth habit is find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. The eighth habit represents the pathway to the enormously promising side of today's reality. It stands in stark contrast to the pain and frustration of the voices I've been describing. In fact, it is a timeless reality. It is the voice of the human spirit, full of hope and intelligence, resilient by nature, boundless in its potential to serve the common good. This voice also encompasses the soul of organizations that will survive and thrive and profoundly impact the future of the world. In your mind's eye, try to imagine four overlapping circles. The nexus, or the intersection area, representing voice, one's unique personal significance. These are the four circles that overlap. Talent, what you're good at. Passion, what you love doing. Conscience, what you feel is right, what you should be doing. And need. Need is the area where there is pain, where there is hurt, where there is a place to add value in all parts of society. Talent, passion, conscience, and need. Overlapping. The intersection area is voice. One's unique personal significance. Voice is exactly that. Unique, personal significance. Significance that is revealed as we face our greatest challenges and which makes us equal to them. As I've mentioned, voice lies at the nexus of talent, your natural gifts and strengths, passion, those things that naturally energize, excite, motivate, and inspire you. Need, including what the world needs enough to pay you for, that can drive your economic engine. And conscience, that still, small voice within, that assures you of what is right and what prompts you to actually do it. When you engage in work that taps your talents and fuels your passion, that rises out of a great need in the world that you feel drawn by conscience to meet, therein lies your voice, your calling, your soul's code. There is a deep, innate, almost inexpressible yearning within each one of us to find our own voice in life. The exponential revolutionary explosion of the Internet is one of the most powerful modern manifestations of this truth. The Internet is perhaps the perfect symbol of the new world, of the information knowledge worker economy, and of the dramatic changes that have occurred. In their 1999 book, Clue Train Manifesto, authors Locke, Levine, Searles, and Weinberger put it this way, quote, "All of us are finding our voices again, learning how to talk to one another. Inside, outside, there's a conversation going on today that hasn't happened at all 5 years ago, and hasn't been very much in evidence since the Industrial Revolution began. Now, spanning the planet via the Internet and World Wide Web, this conversation is so vast, so multifaceted, that trying to figure out what it's about is futile. It's about 1 billion years of pent-up hopes and fears and dreams, coded in serpentine double helixes, the collective flashback déjà vu of our strange, perplexing species. Something ancient, elemental, sacred, something very, very funny that's broken loose in the pipes and wires of the 21st century. There are millions and millions of threads in this conversation, but at the beginning and end of each one is a human being. This fervid desire for the web bespeaks a longing so intense that it can only be understood as spiritual. A longing indicates something is missing in our lives. What is missing is the sound of the human voice. The spiritual lure of the web is the promise of the return of voice.